So I've been playing around with this antenna, tuning it and everything. It's all good now, it's working. Get one-to-one tune with the Versa Tuner out of line, so on bypass, which is pretty good. So now I'm gonna be transferring everything over to a more complete 12-meter fiberglass mast. I get into G and I get Europe as well. This station is 20 watts from a G90, which is pretty good. I'm using 6 dB just to knock out the little bit of noise on the band there. But for a vertical, as you can see, it's actually not a noisy antenna. Lots of Europe stations come through. When the bands are good, I get decent DX as well. Last night I was breaking pile-ups without a problem at all. I was getting into United States very well. So yeah, it's proven its worth. So I'm going to do a semi-permanent setup now. So I'm going to go out into the garden and get started on that. But just a quick demonstration just to show you that with a vertical you can get into G when conditions are good. Just use the attenuator to make it nice and silent, just to make it comfortable for listening. Why not? And there we go. So this is the current test setup. The feed point is basically a dipole center. One side of the dipole center is the radiating element, the red wire going up, and then the other side of the is the radials. So this actually came from AliExpress vertical whip for 20 meters. It's got this ribbon of little wires, so I've just spread those out evenly. I wasn't looking for a perfect spread, but just spreading them enough to go around, so that's that. This radio is actually a tuned radio. It's a quarter wave. It's going down up to the patio there. That's actually a tuned radio for 40 meters. And then this one is not tuned. This one is 15 meters long. It allows me to tune on other bands, so it works great as a return path for things like 60 meters. So it goes around the edge there and then it goes down there. What's the other one? This one is just random length. I think it's about 5 meters, maybe 8 meters. It goes down to the end there. It's got a few little spreaders there, so that just helps with return path for 20 meters. So yeah, so that's the radio system that I've got at the moment. And then so this mast is basically 2 7-meter masts, fiberglass poles. I took off the top sections. And then strapped them together. So the midpoint is about there. That's where I strapped them together with cable ties and some tape. when I tried to raise it, it was a bit heavy, top heavy, because I had the bigger pieces higher up there, so it was like midpoint, top heavy. Should still be able to hear me now. I'm still mic'd up, so the base is going to kick out towards the camera, and then the top is going to go over to my neighbor's yard. So depending on where I tilt it, determine how much of it goes over to my neighbor's. Just trying to limit how much of it goes over. Come on, trying to get splinters. Maybe I should take this video off. I'm sitting on something. Should take this off. Okay. So now, what I want to achieve is laying. I need to lay that flat. I might have to use the bin. This is what I bought on Moonraker. £70. So it's a 12-meter complete fiberglass pole. It's very thin at the top, so don't be expecting to be putting a dipole center 12 meters high with this, because it's gonna be very thin and wavy. Almost as, yeah, if probably thinner than that actually, probably thinner than that. So it's only good for holding up wires, thin wires. Not good for holding up coax. Don't think you're gonna be holding this kind of coax on it, because this coax is heavy. Once it's in the air, it's bloody heavy. So yeah, I'm gonna get on with that now. So what I'm gonna start with is the radiating element. I'm gonna transfer that over. Actually, what I want to do is I want to put not insulation. I want to put tape on these so they don't come undone when they're up in the air. These are actually not bad quality. They're actually pretty good. Certainly stronger than these ones that I was using. Yeah. The fiberglass poles actually feel stiffer than the ones I was using. So that's good. That's promising. Wow, I can feel the wind on it. 12 meters is no joke, guys. This is tall. This is tall. So I'm gonna rest it on the wall. Do you see how much easier this is? Like, look how much easier this is. How nice is it to use proper things? That compared to this joined up mess. Ah, what a difference. What an absolute difference. Okay, I'm pretty much done now. The radios are down here, so I've got one running along that way, one straight down the middle here, and then another one following the fence there. So I've decided to use this for my radios, just so I can get a good contact. with that pin there. I'm not connected to the top bit, so I'm only connected to the ground, so the loading coil is not in line. That looks a bit thin, doesn't it? I'll need to redo that. That's probably the weakest point of my station there. So that's the spread of the radials there. Just move that. Just trying to avoid them going over each other. So that's how I've done the feed point. So it's a dipole center. Top bit is going to it's going up the pole, and then the bottom bit is going down to ground.